Got about another minute or so, and then we're going to kick this thing off. So we're going to kick it off. Remember, if you got questions along the way, type them in the question box. Chat box is just chatting it up, you know. Hey, how are you? What you doing? But jump on the chat box and also get engaged on the questions. I like that. William says, I was at your last 3-day. William, what did you think about my last 3-day event? Tell me about that. I got some other comments from what people said about my last 3-day. Tell me what you thought about it. Kim from Atlanta, Doug from Chicago, Darius, hey, Zack, or Dorius from Huntsville. Man, we got a local person on here. Bill says, can't wait for my first deal. Me neither. Roll Tide, Alabama. Toby's on my Facebook Live. I got Jill on my Facebook Live. I got John on my Facebook Live. You guys are coming in from all over. I love it. I love it. This is going to be powerful right here, man. Man, we've got 1,500 people that are registered on this webinar tonight. 1,500 people on this registered for this webinar tonight. And then my Facebook going too. So I feel like I'm multi-streamed over here. I got people coming in from everywhere. So William says, great information. Come ready to work long hours and get the deals done. William, you nailed it, my friend. You nailed it. I love that. So Perry's on my Facebook Live. Come on, Perry, from New Orleans. I just shipped Perry out one of my books. Man, if you ain't got this book yet, you need to get this book. That's very important. For all my people on the webinar with me right now, you need to get my book. If you don't have my book, you need to get my book. That's at myfirstdealplaybook.com. myfirstdealplaybook.com. You need to get that book. From Ohio, man, I got people from all over the world coming on here. This is awesome. San Antonio, Wyoming. Come with a gold seat for all the extras, William said. William, man, you're telling them like it is. They need to be at the event. I'm going to talk about the event. They need to come with a gold ticket. The sad part is I don't have a whole lot of gold tickets left. But, William, you know the value of those gold tickets because, you know, it comes with the extra. It comes with coaching. I'm going to talk about that with you guys tonight. I'm going to definitely talk about that. Eddie from Phoenix. Amanda says, all right now, I'm excited now. Good. I'm glad you're excited. I live in an excited state. You know, I'm always excited. So I encourage all you guys to get out a pen, get out some paper, and let's talk about some things. Talon from Boston. There's Talon. He's coming in on the webinar from Boston. Man, Talon's on my Facebook live streams every week too. So Toby says, William, I know you're on point. Good job, Toby. Karen from Texas. Man, you guys are making me excited over here, all these people coming on board. So listen, it's 7:30 here. It means it's 8:30 Eastern time zone. I think we should kick this thing off. So there's some things that we need to get clear. Number one, what are we doing here tonight? Okay. So listen, I can't keep up with the chats right now. Let me just tell you guys that. Like, you guys are loading up my chat box on this webinar. So do me a favor. If you got a question, move over to the question box and type in your question there. And I'm going to make sure that I do some live question and answer with you tonight. So listen, let's get this thing started. This is Zack Childress, and I am your real estate coach, and you need to pay attention to me because I'm going to help you guys get to where you want to be. And I've got a lot of information to share with you tonight in a short amount of time to do that. I got the ninja Justin in the background. He's the one that puts all this stuff in front of you guys. So give Justin a shout out. I'm sure he can see your comments too. So here's the deal. We got a big goal tonight. Number one big goal is to help you guys understand why I'm doing a 3-day event and what we're going to be doing there. My second goal is to help you understand some of the people that have been there and their success already. My third or fourth goal is to help you guys identify how to do your first deal. And I'm going to lay some stuff out for you. How to pick the best markets. We're going to talk about that. Analyzing deals. We're going to talk about that. We are going to help you guys get in the stream. You understand what that means? That means get in the rhythm of things. Get excited about this. Get excited about real estate. And know that if you want to get to that next level, you got to be with the real coach, man. I'm Zack Childress, your real estate coach. And boy, I'm going to knock you out if you don't listen to me, okay? So get in the stream, okay? Get in the stream. Listen, if you're on my Facebook Live channel, share this message, guys. Get it out there. You know what I'm about. I want you guys to make ripples with me. Share the stream, share the stream, share the stream, okay? Get it out there, guys. Get the stream out there. Listen, if you're not on my Facebook Live channel, I coach every week, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I bring you a live show on Tuesdays at 1:30 Eastern Time Zone, and I bring you a live show on Wednesdays at 1:30 Eastern Time Zone where we talk about real estate. We dig deeper into deals. I ran a deal today on my live stream where it was a $70,000 profit. I show you guys how to do this business. You need to engage with what I'm doing. I do it every week. You need to go to, if you want to know it, you need to go to REI Success Academy.com/Facebook. Write that down. REI successacademy.com/Facebook. Write that down. That's your first homework assignment because I'm offering you free training right there. Come on my Facebook Live channel, okay? Get on there, guys. Engage, learn. I got people on there now. I mean, listen, I went live today on there with 100 comments. We went yesterday with 160-something comments. I mean, guys, it's blowing up right now. People are on there learning and engaging, just like you guys are showing up here late. You know, I know it's 9:30 on the East Coast, right? So will there be a replay? I don't know about that, Gene. So just know that, okay? Just get on board with it. Jump on. I'm offering you everything I got, right? I'm giving you everything I got because why? I want to change the way we see real estate. It doesn't need to be so complicated. It needs to be simple. It needs to be action steps. It needs to be follow through. It needs to do that. Justin, can you type in the link for Facebook? REISuccessAcademy.com/Facebook. I'm going to have Justin type that in the chat box so you guys can see it because people are asking for it, okay? No, it's 8:37. You're actually right. Sorry, Phyllis. I'm ahead of myself already. I'm so engaged with you guys. I'm already ahead of myself. So, all right. So let's talk about some things. Our agenda tonight is I want to answer your questions. So if you got questions for me, either about real estate, about my event, about how I can help you, about what we're doing for people, type it in. Type it in. Go, if you're on the webinar, go over to the question box, type in your questions. It's very important that you ask me questions tonight because if you don't ask it tonight, when are you going to ask it? You know, so Toby says, you're working hard for us, Zack. I am. I'm trying to change some people's lives, you know. And here's the thing. I get it. There's a lot of stuff coming at you from all kinds of angles. Focus. Focus. I promise you, if you focus on me and you give me the time to work with you and come to my 3-day event, let me spend 3 days with you, you won't need anybody else. Why do I say that? Because I'm a real coach, guys. I'm doing deals out in the field all the time. Look at here. I got one right here, $9,000. I got one right here. These are just checks coming in, $4,000. I got another one, $4,000. I got another one, $22,000. I got another one here, $59,000. I was on my live Facebook stream today, closing a deal over text. It's going to make another $20,000. I got another one closing with $45,000 coming. Guys, you can't get more real than this. You just need to focus on me and spend some time with me and allow me to help guide you and teach you, okay? That's what I need you to do. So remember, put your question in the question box, not the chat, because I can't dig through these hundreds of chats that are coming through. I mean, it's just going to be impossible. So get it in the question box. There's a question box to type it into, okay? So let's talk about a few things. I want to get you guys on the same page with me. The reason that I am doing this training and the reason that I'm doing all the free training that I do on Facebook every week is because I need you guys to start getting aware that the market's changing. The market's changing. There's massive change in the market. We are in a hyper tight market right now, which means we're in a cash grab market so that we can build our cash flow to then invest into cash flow. We are literally talking the next 18 to 24 months and this market's going to correct itself. And if you're not aware of that, then you're not paying attention to the market. You're not being in the market. You're not getting engaged and learning from a real coach so that you understand what we're doing. You understand what the market's doing. You need to understand, how do I take advantage of this market right now? And how do I not just take advantage of it, but how do I position myself so when this turn happens, I can make a ton of money on the back end? Because here's the reality. Real estate is a type of industry to where there's always a move and there's always a play to get created if you just know the cycle that you're in and the direction you're going. And I want you guys to know that. I want you to listen to me and pay attention when I share this stuff with you, because I'm trying to get you ahead of the power curve. But let me tell you something. I will never be able to get you ahead of the power curve if you sit at home and you don't engage with me and you don't come on my Facebook page, you don't come out to one of my live events, you don't interact with me on a more personal level. Listen, I've done thousands of transactions. I've made millions of dollars in the real estate space. You understand that? I've invested from West Coast to East Coast. I've done everything in between, from wholesaling to lease options to subject twos to creative financing to straight financing to option contracts to fix and flip, from small homes to luxury homes to buy and hold, from apartment complexes to houses to strip malls to commercial spaces. I've done it all. And here's what I want you to understand. I started just like you, trying to figure it out. What's my first step? What's my second step? How do I get to my first deal? What do I need to understand? And so that's why it's important that you guys take that initiative and say to yourself, I need training. You can read all the books in the world, but until you get somewhere and put yourself in a position to actually execute and be pushed to execute, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can read all the books in the world. Listen, some of the most intelligent people I know are broke. Think about that. The most intelligent people I know are broke. Okay? Because here's why. You can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you don't implement that knowledge or get someone to help you implement that knowledge, you're just a sitting time bomb waiting to go back to what you were doing. I was just on a coaching call before I jumped on here to work with you guys. See, I'm in this, man. I'm doing deals. I'm helping people. I'm coaching people. I'm doing live streams. I'm in this, man. I'm committed to my team. I'm committed to my students. I'm committed to everybody that wants the help. What I'm not committed to is the people that want help but won't do anything about it. That's what I'm not committed to. And look, that might offend some of you. And honestly, that's okay. Because somebody needs to tell you the truth. You know, somebody needs to share the truth with you and tell you, hey, look, you know, you need to get on board. So, hey, my Facebook guys, you guys aren't keeping up with my webinar people. I got tons of questions coming in. You guys over here are getting lazy on me on Facebook. You guys need to talk to me, okay? So you need to be typing something out, all right? So listen, the truth is this. You've gotten to the point you are, but you will never get to the next point until you get the right help. You'll never get there. I am offering you an opportunity right now to engage deeper with us as we change the way information is delivered to you guys. That's what I'm offering you. I'm here to tell you that I need to spend 3 days with you guys to get you ready for next year. You need to spend 3 days with me to get you ready for next year. It's the inevitable. It is what you need to be doing right now, okay? Because all of you say this, well, I just want to do my first deal. That's awesome. You do need to do your first deal, right? You need to do your first deal. So we ask ourselves a few things. Well, what does that first deal look like? That first deal depends on 2 questions. Write them down. Time and money. The time you have for the business and the money you either have access to or that you don't have access to. That's the 2 questions. Time and money. Okay? Time and money. You need to ask yourself, how much time do I have for this business and how much money do I have or don't have? Because once you've identified these, then you know the training you need. Okay? Then you can identify the training that you need for this business to make it work. And that's something that you got to identify. And I can tell you that most of you trying to do your first deal, a lot of you are going to tell me, well, I want to wholesale. Well, that's fine. If you're going to wholesale, you got to start getting some lead generation in place. You got to find leads, and we're going to talk about that, okay? So that's going to be a big part of what we talk about. Let me just answer some questions because they're piling up on me here. So let me get in here and answer some questions. So Jill says, how can I own my own time? Can you teach me? Yes, I can absolutely teach you. Owning your own time, which is this, has everything to do with financial independence, okay? And the only way you're ever going to own your own time is you start developing a system through real estate with a real coach that can help you create some financial independence so that you are making more money than you can spend, so therefore you can have control over your time. So Amen says, got funds but don't have a clue at where to start. That's pretty funny, Amen. Amen, get my book, man. Get my book, my first deal playbook. Get my book, okay? Get my book, man. Come to my event. You need to be at my 3-day event. You need to be at my 3-day event, okay? Jill says, where's the drop down arrow where the chat bubble is? Check that and I will change to the question mark. Have no idea. Bill says, Zach, Bill from Alamogordo. How do I structure a lease with an option to purchase as the seller? Great question. So Bill, if you are the seller and you're structuring a lease with the option to purchase, there's two big things you got to be aware of. Number one is you got to have a lease agreement. Number two, you have to have a purchase and sales agreement. Don't put it together. Don't have a option to purchase contract, because that gives your tenant buyer, the person you're leasing it to, equitable interest. We actually talk about this at the 3-day. You want to separate those two so that they have a lease, and if they fulfill on that lease, then they can execute on their real estate contract. You also need to make sure that they have disclosure signed, knowing that they have a lease and that they have the responsibility to fulfill that lease to execute a purchase. You also need a disclosure that lets them know that their earnest or their option consideration fee is non-refundable. You also need to validate that it's a lease. What does that mean? So therefore, you need to have a rental application from them on hand. You also need to have a security deposit from them so that they are now treated as a tenant and not as a borrower. And that's the thing you got to be careful about. So you need a lease agreement, a purchase agreement, and several disclosures. So Amanda says, I need training. Of course you need. Listen, man, that's the best thing you can say. Thank you for being honest. You absolutely need training, okay? And that's why I offer so much training to my students. That's why I offer so much training to the people that follow me and go to my Facebook and stay engaged with me. Guys, you could go to my Facebook page, and here's what I'm going to tell you. I don't even have to tell you to stay on there. The people that follow me weekly and have been following me for a year will tell you the value of being on that page, okay? Jim says, what makes you any different in all? Oh my gosh, Jim, are you freaking kidding me right now? What a question. You know what? What makes me different? Follow me. Just follow me, right? I could tell you anything in the world, right? And you're not going to believe it anyways. I know. I get it. I could tell you how great I am. I could tell you all the deals I do. But what does that matter? You may tell you how I'll prove to you? By action. That's how I'll prove it. Follow me, engage with me, get on my Facebook page, talk to the people that comment on my stream, ask them, look at what people are saying about the amount of deals they're doing just by being trained with me. Come to my 3-day event, spend 3 days with me and watch what happens. How's that for an answer? I'm not here to blow smoke up you, I'm here to prove to you. That's what I'm here to do. So Jim, what do you think about that answer? What do you think about that answer? So, all right, GD says, what do I do first? The first thing you got to do is you got to build a foundation. You got to understand your business platform. You got to understand how you're going to get started. You got to understand what money streams do you need to be in. So the very first thing I tell everybody is if you're going to get started, the first thing is you've got to understand market. The market you're in. Understand your market. You need to know what's going on in your market. You need to know what zip codes are going to be good for cash flow properties, what zip codes are going to be good for fix and flip markets. Number two, what you got to do next is you got to know your scripts. You got to know your scripts, man. You got to know what to say because you got to call, guys. You got to get on that phone and you got to call. You got to know your scripts. If you go to my Facebook page, I promise you, there's videos on there. We brought people in for a 2-day training. That was it, a 2-day training. And in 2 days, we generated $590,000 in projected profits in 2 days with 40 people. Now, who was that asked me how am I different? Jim? Go watch some of those videos. I ain't making it up. We got live footage. We got footage on my Facebook page. Go check it out, Jim. Lisa says, can we submit deals to you? Of course you can. If it depends on what you have with us. I mean, I have books, tapes, CDs. I got programs. I got softwares. I got training. It all depends, right? But you can come on my Facebook page and ask me about deals. Mark says, read my first deal playbook Monday. For sale by owner is a large market in my area of Houston. I want to start now. Tier 1. How can we get rolling ASAP, Zach? There you go, man. If you've already read the book, then you understand. You got to identify your markets. Well, number one, you got to know time and money so you know your training. The next thing you do, you got to identify your markets. I'm going to share some stuff with you here in a minute on market segmentation. The next thing you got to do is you got to know your scripts. You got to dial in your scripts. You got to know what you have to say and how to say it so that you can go after deals. Okay? The third thing you need to do is you got to know how to run numbers. You got to know how to run numbers. So if you're going to know how to run numbers, you got to know how to find your ARV. You got to know these things, man. You got to know. This is how simple it is, guys. You got to know this stuff, okay? You got to know what is ARV, after repaired value. How do I find ARV? You got to know where these comps are at. You got to know how to find sold properties within the last 3 months so that you can find 2 points of value. What is the affordability index of the neighborhood? And number 2 is what's the asset actually worth? So Mark says, Zach and Justin, I work 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Can we work out a schedule to get some deals? I need $50,000 by February. Can we accomplish that? Of course you can. I mean, that's tough. Look, you accomplish $50,000 before the end of the year, man. I mean, that's an easy goal to hit. 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. That means you need to be calling through some type of call center. You need to hire a VA. We need to automate some stuff. If you're working from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., that means you got all day. You got all day to do deals, man. You just need to understand how to set some systems up is all. And then come home at 7 a.m., sleep till noon if you want to. Wake up at noon and get rocking and rolling, my friend. John says, I'm totally disabled. Can this training work for me? Absolutely it can. When you say totally disabled, let me ask you 2 questions. Can you get on the phone and talk to people? Number 1. Can you follow direction? Number 2. Can you use a calculator? If you can do those 3 things, then you can start getting deals done, okay? You can start getting deals done. Julia says, hard money versus private lending. Well, man, I'm all about private lending. I mean, I deploy private lending all day long. I mean, I've raised millions of dollars in private lending. It's cheap money, right? It's cheaper than hard money, but a lot of people don't have private lenders at their fingertips. A lot of people just don't even have access to funds. Here's something. For those of you that do come to my event, which you all should, I mean, I'm just going to put that out there. You all should. And for those of you that do, I'm actually going to give you pre-approved money. I'm going to give you pre-approved money up to $500,000 to invest in real estate. It has to be investments. It can't be owner-occupant. But I will go ahead. If you spend 3 days with me on Sunday when you leave, I will hand you a pre-approved certificate that when you find a deal, we will fund up to $500,000 for that deal. So that is for those of you that say, man, I don't have a credit, I don't have a job, but I can find deals. Well, that's what asset-based lending is. It doesn't care about your credit. It doesn't care about your deal. I mean, it doesn't care about your job. It only cares about your deal. The next level up is private funding, okay? The level above that is traditional financing because you can get it for 4 to 5%. So Allison says, how can I get my first deal playbook? Allison, listen to me. My First Deal Playbook, if you want that book, you need to go to myfirstdealplaybook.com. Myfirstdealplaybook.com, okay? That's what it says. So Phyllis, yes, it's absolutely okay to advertise in other states. So Justin just put that in the chat box, the link for you, okay? Do you have scripts in your First Deal Playbook? Not so much in the First Deal Playbook, but we have them when you come to the event in Dallas. We have all the scripts. We talk about what to say and how to say it, and I'm going to go over that with you guys. Allison says, how can I get my First Deal Playbook? We just answered it. Terry says, how can you get money from renovation with bad credit? Easy, Terry. Come to my 3-day event, my friend. I'll give you $500,000 of pre-approved money. I'm not going to hand it to you, but you go find a deal, submit it into our funding source, and you will be pre-approved up to $500,000 to go buy that without having a credit score, without having a job. Okay, just have a good deal. That's what's important. So anyways, let's go over some things. How do you get your first deal? The first thing you got to understand is market. Okay, the first thing you got to understand is market. Where are the deals at in the market? This is called market segmentation or clustering. You got to understand this. I'm going to talk about this a little bit more in just a second. So once you understand what's called clustering, then you understand where the activities are and where the movement is in the marketplace so that you know where you need to be spending your time. The next thing you need to understand is scripts. You need to know, what do I say when I call somebody? How do I communicate to that person? Like, how do I get the right questions and know exactly where I should go? Okay? That's a very powerful thing. The next thing, to keep it as simple as possible, is when you know the market and you're going after the deals and you have the script in hand, you need to know how to run those numbers. You need to know, am I running a number on a fix and flip, or am I running a number on a cash flow property? Fix and flip, we have to know the ARV. After repaired value, I have to know what that property is going to sell for. This is the basic understanding of how you get started, right? You get started by what? Know the time you have to commit. Know the money that you have or don't have. Because if you don't have money, you need to be using asset-based lenders and you need to be wholesaling. If you have money, then you need to be doing fix and flips and buy and holds. That's the strategy. There's a defined path. No money this way, money this way. You need to move through that cycle. Once you've identified that, now you know which side of the cycle you're on, either a tier 3, tier 4, or a tier 1, tier 2. You now know which side you need to be on, which then demonstrates market research, knowing my scripts, running my numbers, and identifying the ARV. If I'm going after a rental type property, then I need to make sure that I not know ARV, but I know what? What are the rents in the area? What are the rents in the area? That's what's important. What are the rents? Here's what I want you to understand. This right here, guys, is the easy part. You need to, the hard part is you actually making some steps. You taking that first leap. You going and getting that training. Spending time with your real estate coach. Right? That's the first step, is getting the knowledge base that you need to make this a reality so that you can build this out. See, a lot of you want this. You understand? A lot of you want this. You want this more than anything, but do you understand wanting it is not going to get you where you need to be? Getting you where you need to be is taking action, moving forward, getting out there. So, oh, we got some more people on the Facebook. Good job, guys. I'm excited you guys are hanging out with me tonight. So, how do you get your first deal? Number one question, what's the time I got available? Number two question, how much money do I have or don't have? Puts me in tier 1, tier 2, or tier 3, tier 4. Second part, I got to identify my market. What am I looking for, okay? Next thing is knowing my scripts. I need to know how to talk to investors. I need to know how to talk to tenants. I need to know how to talk to sellers. I need to know how to run my numbers. I need to know my ARV and what are the rents in the area. That is what you got to start thinking about to understand that process, okay? Now, the other thing that I get a hot question on all the time is how do I pick the best markets, okay? So let's talk about that real quick. How do I pick the best markets? How many of you say that too? How many of you say, man, I want to do this, but how do I actually know where the right market is? Like, that's something I want to understand. So let's see here. Some questions coming in. Patricia says, I love my mentor AC. Patty from PA. Love that, Patricia. Thanks for commenting. Steve says, hey, Zach, do you JV partner up with home run deals? Just depends. You know how many times somebody tells me every day they got a deal for me? I hear it at least 10 times a day. I got a deal. I got a deal. I got a deal. But listen, not everything's a deal, right? Gene says, aren't there certain requirements to be able to use private lenders? Listen, the requirements is do you have a prior existing relationship? If you don't, then you have to have 3 points of contact with them before you engage in business with them. And so that's the real understanding of that. Like, if you know them, you can ask them for money. If you don't know them, you've got to have 3 points of contact to initiate a relationship without just getting on the phone and saying, hey, send me $1 million. So Tim says, do you have to use an LLC or an Inc. to protect yourself before you do any deals? Yeah, I highly recommend LLCs. That's what I recommend. So Greg says, Patricia Abbott, who's your mentor? I'm also from PA, Scranton area, and I'm just starting out trying to make this work. Patricia is using one of our mentors. His name's AC. She says she loves him. So, Greg, come to my event, man. Let me mentor you for 3 days. Like, what's stopping you, man? Like, let's make it happen. Bruce says, I acquire properties from families needing lots of work. Not sure what to do. That's called wholesaling. If you don't know how to do the work, you need to put a contract on it. You need to know what to use in that contract, the language to use in that contract, so that you know how to take that contract to a buyer. Mark says, awesome. Definitely want to set up some automated system. I can help you, Mark. I can help you. I can help you. I can help you. Toby says, application is key. You're right, Toby. Elsia says, hey, Zach. Hey, my Facebook club. I love them. I love my Facebook family, man. These guys are rolling high right now. You know why? Because they're with me every week. They're with me every week, guys. They're learning. They're growing. They're doing deals. They're working with each other. You got to engage, guys. You've got to engage. I know there's a lot of clutter out there, but you just need to focus, engage, man. I'm telling you, you need to engage. Steve says, Zach, what is your take on auction, foreclosures, and REOs? Absolutely. I like auctions. I like private auctions more than public auctions, because private auctions you can bid online and you got 30 days to close. That's important. So let's talk about picking the right markets. Okay, so there's a lot of research that you can do to identify where the movements of the markets are. Write this website down. One of them is called housingeconomics.com. There's a ton of data on there. I can go in there and I can actually pull building permits. So one of the things I want to know is building permits. I want to know building permits, and I want to know them by city of the state. And the reason I want to know that is because I want to know which city has an increase in building permits, which says to me that there's activity there. There's people needing housing. They're trying to keep up with the influx of the housing in that market. This tells me that this is an area that makes sense, because the building permits will identify where the growth is. So I want to look for those types of markets. And if one of them's my local market, then boom, that's great. That's absolutely great, because now I can take that down into even better. So this helps me identify the city that I want to be in, okay? Building permits help me understand movement, cycles, definition. Also, another thing I look at once I'm into the city is framing lumber price. I want to know framing lumber price, because lumber's a commodity and it goes up and down in pricing based on demand, okay? So that's something you need to pay attention to. Now, once I've identified this and I've identified, okay, so I've seen that this city is making moves right now, and then I track the lumber pricing, so it tells me that the lumber pricings are still going up, which means there's a demand, right? There's a demand. There's a demand for lumber. There's a demand for building. This helps me stay in a movement of a market. Once I'm in that city, I need to move down to zip code. I need to move down to zip code. The zip code starts to help me identify which zip codes in my market have the most activity, okay? So I want to pull zip codes by number of houses sold, okay? How many houses are selling per zip code, so that I can identify the largest houses being sold in that, or the largest zip codes with the most activity in them. Once I know that, let's say I pull 27 zip codes. I might eliminate that down to 10 zip codes because that's where all the activity is, as long as those zip codes fall in the category of what is called the medium home sell price. So if the medium home sell price in your area is 150, I want to make sure these zip codes fall into that price range. You got me on this? These zip codes need to fall in that price range with the highest number of sales, which means that's the biggest zip codes. Once I've got that zip code dialed in, then I need to go down into what's called clustering. Clustering is what eliminates your risk. Putting that into the framing lumber price to know that I still got movement in that city, that takes me down into that city to break out the zip codes. Once I break out the zip codes, I'm identifying what are the #1 zip codes in this market with the most activity. Once I get that, I take those 10 zip codes and I start filtering that down into a clustering zone, okay? That clustering zone is what helps us understand this is where all the movement is. This is where all the activity is. Those clusters help me identify where I need to be looking for deals, where I need to be doing marketing so that I have the #1 understanding of risk management. And that is, once I acquire something, what's the likelihood that I'm going to be able to get rid of it? I can't tell you how many people come to me that hire me or my team to work with them, and they come to us with a deal or 2 deals or 3 deals that they're like, well, I bought these and they're not selling. Because here's why. They didn't do this. They didn't do this. They read some book out there, watched some webinar that said, oh, go buy a house and make sure it's 65 cents of ARV. That's the stupidest thing in the world, right? You're not being trained correctly. You need to get with a real estate coach that understands movement of market. You can't just go find a deal because it's 65 cents or 65 cents times ARV. That is a killer for you, okay? You got to take it down, all the way down into the neighborhoods and clustering so that you know where you are and what you're doing. And this is so easy, guys. In 3 days you spend with me, I will break this down. I will blow your mind on how easy this really is. Just no one ever taught it to you. No one ever shared it with you. That's why I do it in a 3-day event, so that not only can I teach you, but I can send you home every night and tell you to do the homework, tell you to go do it, tell you to actually take action, take action, take action. So when you come back the next day, you're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe how easy this was. That is why I'm your real estate coach. Should you use a realtor to sell your properties or sell it yourself? Listen, I don't want to sell my houses myself. I hand them all off to realtors. But there's a strategy to that too. Once I know clustering, then inside that clustering, I can find out who's the agent selling the most houses in that area, and I'll go hire that agent because they already have all the buyers for that area, so they sell our properties quickly. Where can we get the forms and contracts for wholesaling? Come to my event. I mean, Reba. Let's talk, Reba. Listen to me, Reba. Come to my event. I will literally give you every single contract that we use at the event. I will hand it to you. Every day you come in, I'll hand you the paperwork. I'll hand you the running the numbers form. I'll hand you the contracts. I'll hand you the wholesale agreements, the assignment agreements. I'll hand you the marketing. I'll hand you the scripts. I'll hand it all to you. How about that? I'll give it all to you. You know why? Because we're going to use it at the 3-day event. We're actually going to do work at the 3-day event. You're not going to come and listen to me talk for 3 days. No, we're going to do work. We're going to find deals. We're going to put deals together. I'm going to help you get your first deal done. That is a promise, okay? And you ask anybody that's been to my event and they'll tell you the same. So, all right, let's see here. I get all excited about this stuff, right? I get all excited. All right, doing your first deal, picking your market. All right, let's talk. Let's move on. I don't want to keep you guys here till midnight. I want to share some knowledge with you, and then I'm going to share some real life with you. Where do you get the money at? That was the next thing I told you I was going to teach you on here. Where do you get the money at? Well, the first place you get the money is you come to my event. I'm going to hand you a certificate to go get $500,000 for an investment. That's the easiest way to get it. But here's the reality. I'm not going to hand it to you if I haven't trained you yet. I want to train you how to find deals for free, by the way. I want to train you how to talk to those deals. I want to train you on how to know what market to go look for deals in, even in your own market, how to find those cluster zones. I want to train you on how to run your numbers live in front of you. You as the student, I'm going to have you go find deals and bring them in, and I'm going to run the numbers on your deal. Why? Because I can do that. I know what I'm doing. So I'm going to train you on that. How to find your ARV, how to research to know you have a real good deal. From there, I'm going to teach you and train you how to use the right paperwork, how to use which contract for which deal, how to put the language together, how to keep yourself safe. That's the big thing. From there, I'm going to teach you how to find the buyers for those deals. And I'm going to teach you even funding sources that will help fund those deals using our funding platform. That's the beauty of a 3-day event. And that's the biggest part about this, guys. I want you guys to keep this so simple, all right? I want you to keep it simple. Listen, if you're watching this right now and you're like, yeah, I've done 100 deals. Well, good for you, my friend. How's it working out for you? Are you retired yet? Because if you're not, I need to show you some things about how to get your life easily systemized so you remove yourself from the equation and let the business start making you money. That's what I want to do, okay? That's what I want to do. If you're watching me right now or listening to me on Facebook Live or watching me on the webinar right now live, then I want you to be at my event so that you, my friend, can learn how to do your first deal. We've already covered what you need to be thinking about to get started in this business, what you need to be thinking about with the 2 major questions, what you need to understand about the 4 processes you need to go through. We've talked about how you need to understand that the market as a whole is your playground and how to pick a market or even look at your market and drill that down into a clustering zone. We talked about where you're going to get the money. I'm going to give it to you at the event once I train you, okay? Once I train you. That's why I'm saying 3 days is mind-blowing. 3 days of just me coming at you, teaching you, okay? You know, with that said, a lot of you guys are asking me questions like, well, what are you teaching at the event? What are you teaching at the event? I get it. Some of you have been to other events. I get it. I get it, okay? And some of you probably went to an event and said, man, I sat and got lectured to for 3 days. Well, I ain't going to do that. I'm all about taking action. I'm about showing you that if you'll just listen to me, you'll start doing deals. So let's do this. Let's go over day 1. So day 1, when you get there, I'm going to walk you through business overview and getting started, okay? I want you to understand what are the different forms of capital that you need for your business. How does that look and how do you go get that? I'm going to talk to you about who is your team? Who do you need on your power team? Where does that information come from? How do you find those people? How do you talk to those people? I'm going to talk about not just your team and the process of your business, but how do you actually get started understanding how to keep yourself safe? How do you start off keeping yourself safe? I'm going to walk you through that in the first part of the day. Then we're going to move into what's known as the 3 types of capital. Every business needs 3 types of capital. One is startup capital, one is stabilization capital, and one is growth capital. And the beauty of those 3 capitals is you don't need money to create those 3 capital sources. And I'm going to show you how to get those 3 capital sources simply by using strategies in the real estate market through wholesaling, creative financing, fix and flip that you can do literally while we're there that weekend. I'm also going to teach you about marketing. I'm going to share with you 2 major things to understand. Private lead sources and public lead sources. I'm going to share with you 2 other major things. Free lead sources and paid lead sources, and why you don't need to start with paid lead sources. You need to start with free lead sources because they're free and you can get deals from this. You just got to know what to say and how to go get it done, okay? So I'm going to walk you through that, and I'm going to teach you the offline marketing strategies plus the online marketing strategies that you can implement in your business literally that weekend. Guys, this is a do deal event. This is spend 3 days getting ready to go. Like William said, William just commented. This is great. You guys look in the chat. William's been to my event. And I've got some other things people said from my event I'll share with you. William says his 3-day event is packed with information. So be ready to work hard and late for the first 2 days and bring deals to run numbers on while you're there with them. That, I couldn't say it any better, William. Listen, William, if you don't have my book, I need to get you a copy of my book. I mean, you're speaking the truth right now, my friend. Let's see. Ephraim, give him a chance, she says. This is from Lisa. I've gone to the training, and that is what got me interested in real estate investing by listening to Zack and his team. What does this mean? You're talking about is coming to your event. Yeah, absolutely. I'm talking about coming to my event, man. You don't want to come to my event, get off the webinar. I could care. Listen, if you don't want to learn from me, I don't want to teach you. I already said that. I ain't ashamed to say that, man. Listen, thank you, Lisa. Thank you for putting people in check on here. I love you, Lisa. Lisa, I need you on my Facebook. I got people on my Facebook that probably want to meet you, talk to you, and probably do deals with you. You, Lisa, need to be on my Facebook page so that I can help you build more business. The people that don't believe, they can hit the road, man. They can hit the road, okay? Let's see here. Jarvis says, I've been with you for a long time. And honestly, I've been procrastinating so much it's not even funny. But I have to get started somewhere. Javari, come to my event. So day one is all about setting up your business. It's all about building your team. It's all about understanding the money sources that you need to get your business going and how you can get it for free. It's about marketing. Now here's the best part for those of you that are listening and listening carefully. Day one, I give you homework. What? Homework? I told you I'm not here just to lecture to you. I'm here to get you to do some stuff, okay? I'm here to get you in action. Like that Hifarian, whatever, you know, if he doesn't want to come to my 3-day event and actually do deals, I don't want him there anyways. I like people like Lisa. Lisa, I want you on my Facebook. I want to talk to you. I want to help you. You are a believer in what I do, and you're the type of people I want to keep helping. I want to help people that believe. And let me tell you something. I don't even want to tell you what I can do. I want to show you what I can do. That's the difference. I'm not going to hide behind a PowerPoint. I'm not going to hide behind some video. I'm going to come on that stage and I'm going to lay it out for you. And I'm going to do numbers and I'm going to run deals and we're going to make phone calls and we're going to put deals together, okay? We're going to put deals together, all right? And that's what I have to say. Lisa says, okay, I will do. Lisa, come on my Facebook page. Look, I got Toby. I got Toby on my Facebook page saying, hey, Lisa, already. That's my team, man. That's my team on Facebook. They're willing. They're wide open. They're wide open. And I say team. They're really students. They're people that listen to me. They're welcoming you guys to come and learn and enjoy. So, Lisa was mentoring me. Hello. Good job, Ephron. All right, day two. So day one, you're going to end with homework, meaning I need you doing the homework, going out, going into your hotel room, making the phone calls, following the script, finding deals, bring them back. Here's the beauty. At our events, we've got students doing deals together. We got a student over here finding a deal, bringing it back, telling me about it. I talk about it from the stage. We got a student over here who wants to buy it. And they're making money at the event. Where else does that happen, guys? Because people can't do it. They're too busy talking about it instead of showing you. So come to my event and I'll show you. Day two, we start off with student deals. We start off with the deals you found that night and bringing them in the next day. We're running numbers. We're teaching you how to find comps and evaluate comps and understanding your ARV, how you run numbers on buy and holds, how you run numbers on fix and flips. I'm going through sample deals. I'm showing you these deals live from stage. I get it's called, what's it called, Justin? An Elmo?
Oh, yeah. Or a digital presenter.
A digital presenter. It's like a little monitor that I can write and then it shows it on the screen, right? So I'm writing. So this is real stuff, guys, okay? So we're going to do that. We're going to go in. Now, day two, we're going into market segmentation. You don't want to miss this. This is where I'm showing you clustering. I'm showing you zip code information. I'm showing you how to find out which markets are the best markets versus markets that you don't need to be in. I'm showing you all the details that will blow your freaking mind. And it blows my mind because someone's never taught you this. It blows my mind that somebody tells you, come to my seminar, pay me $3,000 to be at my seminar, and let me teach you, oh, go call a for sale by owner and offer them 65 cents of ARV. That freaking blows my mind that people can go to bed doing that and think, oh, it's fine. No, they're sending you down a rabbit hole, and no wonder you're not being successful from this. Yes, I'm passionate about this because you know why? Because I know the people I'm helping. I'm helping thousands of people. I got students in Canada, Australia, Singapore, all over the world that I'm helping do this with. Why not you? Why not you? Why not you believe in this? Why not you come on board? Guys, I'm telling you, I got too many people telling me what I'm doing is helping people for me not to keep doing it, okay? So market segmentation. Then we're going to go into funding your deals. After we've done that, we're going to talk about how do you fund your deals, what does that need to look like, and how do you put those packages together. Then I'm going to break down tier 1 after lunch, okay? Can someone give me the housingeconomics.com? You got it. It's housingeconomics.com, okay? Angel says, you all have to be ready to really work. Zack is not a real estate guru. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Angel. I am not a real estate guru. I am a real estate coach. Let's be very clear on that, okay? I am a real estate coach. Thank you, Angel. Steven says, how about a deal that I can get in the $1 million range? Boston, awesome. And it says, okay, thanks, Robin and Jackie. Much elaborate. Cell phone, paper, pen, and a positive attitude. You got it, my friend. So after lunch, when you come back on day 2, I'm going to break down the wholesaling strategies. And here's where a lot of you are missing the boat. You think there's only one way to wholesale. You think that, oh, I got to find a property at a discount and find a cash buyer, and that's why I wholesale. That's why you're losing, guys. There's actually 6 different ways to wholesale. And I'm going to break down wholesaling traditionally, which is the cash buyer at a discount. I'm going to break down co-wholesaling. I'm going to break down wholesaling the option, which means I don't even need but 3 to 5% of equity in the deal, and I don't even need a buyer that can get financing, and I'll show you how to wholesale it. I'm also going to teach you guys how to wholesale to a buyer that's getting financing and how you can pay more than any other competition in your market so that you can get the deals before they do and wholesale them to a buyer who is getting financing. People aren't teaching that, guys, because you know why? They're too busy teaching stuff that they learned 15 years ago. Get with a real coach, okay? Get with it. Lisa, what state are you in? Beverly wants to know. All right, that's day 2. Now, at the end of day 2, I give you more homework, okay? Why? I want you still looking for deals. I want you still looking for deals because my goal is to get as many of you moving forward with deals as possible. Day 3, you ready for day 3? We come back, we review deals again, we run numbers again. I want to embed the process into you of running these numbers. I want to embed the process in you of making phone calls and using scripts. I have to build confidence in you that what you're doing is right. And the way I do that is through repetition, and me being there for 3 days to coach you, okay? So when we get back, we run those, then we're going to go into the fix and flip model. I'm going to teach you guys about my tier 3 business model. I'm going to show you my deals I'm doing. I'm going to show you what we did to them, how we fixed them, what we did, what we didn't do, how much money we made, what we got them at, how we found them. I'm also going to teach you into commercial cash flow. I'm going to teach you about building cash flow right now, how you can wholesale apartment complexes, how you can wholesale commercial deals, and how to create cash flow off of properties that you don't even have to buy. You just control these properties. And I'm going to give you a 30-day action plan so you know what to do moving forward. Guys, that is a packed full 3 days. Packed full 3 days of action stuff. Not fluff, nothing. It's me teaching and my team there supporting you guys. And that is the reality of that. So Tracy says, how do you get started when you live paycheck to paycheck? Wholesaling. That's how I started. I started paycheck to paycheck. I started with $200 to my name. I started with a credit score in 520, and look at me now. I started with wholesaling, Tracy. Where there's a will, there's a way. You need to pay attention to my Facebook page Monday. Put that back in there, Justin. REISuccessacademy.com/Facebook. Here's why. Justin's going to post a video Monday of where I started and the dump I lived in and the crack house that I was living in and the neighborhood I lived in, and how I'm going to take you to the church where I sold everything I owned to start over. And you talk about starting from bottom, watch that video, okay? Watch that video. That one right there will make you realize it doesn't matter where you start. So, okay, I'll ask again, how do you do real estate? Do I need a real estate license? Ephraim, no. I've been investing for 16 years full time, and I don't have a real estate license. I don't want one. I have agents for that. You do not need a license to buy and sell real estate. You can buy it without a license. If you have it, you can sell it without a license. You need to be at the 3-day event, because here's why. I'm going to teach you about the legal side of actually selling contracts, what you can and can't say, what has to be in the contract, all the things to keep you safe in that aspect. Roslyn says, Zach, this is Roslyn. What's the difference between flipping and wholesaling? Flipping is when you actually buy it, fix it, and sell it. Wholesaling is an art form of contracting properties and selling your rights to that contract to another buyer. So you're actually selling paper, okay? So that's that. So listen, I want to share something with you guys, and then I'm going to give you a video, and then we'll talk more about the event. Just listen to me, okay? I got to share this with you. This is just people posting on my Facebook page, okay? Christy DeSinger wrote on there about my event. She said, I was mind blown. My mind was blown. I spent no money for leads to get properties, and I already have offers accepted. Angel wrote, best 2 days of training me and my wife ever had. Kimberly wrote, we have been to so many other real estate seminars, and being with Zach and his team is by far the best ever. The best part is, listen to this, Zach is there in person himself teaching. You'll never need another. And that you know how it blows my mind. People come to my event and say, hey, I went to this other guy's event and he didn't even show up to teach it. Like, what? like what? Like, I don't even, like, hey, come to my event. I'm going to teach and then I don't show up. Like, that's mind-blowing to me that people do that. I mean, it's mind-blowing. Now, here's something good for you. Shelton, okay? Shelton spent only at a 2-day seminar, not even a 3-day seminar. Shelton came to my 2-day seminar and he said, since coming back from your event, we have acquired 20 deals from one seller and 4 more deals from another seller just by following your process. Guys, if that's not in your face, I don't know what is. And look, here's one here from Judy. Judy says, wow, what a great seminar that was in Denver in August. Zach broke everything down to where I understood so much more, and I left feeling like, wow, I can really do this. Since the seminar, I've been working nonstop, 10 hours a day trying to get that deal done. Well, you might think, geez, that's much, and no success still. No, that is wrong. I've gone over and over numbers, refining, going back through my notes that Zach gave me to perfect everything. Between watching the videos and reading the notes and calling the office for questions at Zach's office, the team was there to support me and actually talking to me so that I knew how to talk to homeowners and realtors. I have now 2 deals. And one is an 8-plex. I never would have attempted this if it hadn't have been for Zack's seminar and teaching me how to talk to sellers and run numbers. The second deal is also 8 properties at a discount with a 10-unit also. It's been time consuming, but it's been absolutely rewarding. I could have never have done this if I didn't go to Zack's seminar. Believe it or not, this stuff works. Stay consistent and get trained by Zack. Guys, I love that. And there's a picture. She sent us a picture. I love this. Like, all she did was come to the event, guys, and listen. That's all she did. Come to the event and listen. Hey, look, I want to play you a video real quick. It's about a minute or so long, but I just want you to hear a message, and then I'm going to wrap it up and tell you guys what this is all going to look like for you moving forward, okay? So let's do this. Let's cue up a video real quick, and let's play that video.
You know, this program that he offers, it really is priceless. I mean, I've been to a few, and I've even purchased a few programs, and I've done a few deals, but you can really feel it in your heart that he's compassionate about what he does.
It's up close and personal. He teaches from the heart. He teaches from experience. He teaches you, you know, it's going to be hard. But at the end of the tunnel, once you get to that light, it's going to be a beautiful sight.
One is it's ridiculously inexpensive. Second, the education is very detailed. It's not going around in circles and never getting to the point. And thirdly, for the relationships that you'll develop here.
Times he hits hard, but sometimes that's what we need. But the big thing with Zack is that he tells you how it is. He doesn't hold back. He doesn't make it sugar-coated and more than it is. I mean, it can be simple, but he guides you through the path that you need to go at your pace.
An aha moment for me this weekend was basically just getting out of my own way and losing all the excuses. If there are excuses, stop it, to be able to focus on that it's possible.
I think that it's going to help my business tremendously. I didn't really know what wholesaling was or co-wholesaling was. I didn't know that there were 6 different ways to wholesale, let alone creative finance.
You know, in life, if you really think about who your best teachers are, is the ones that cared for you, but were tough on you. It's gonna be this way. You got to do it. You're gonna be successful, and those teachers stick with your mind in the rest of your life. And Zack is one of those teachers. He's embedded in my mind and my heart and my life for life.
Hey, welcome back, guys. That makes me happy every time I watch that. I mean, that's the difference in just going in and blowing people off and actually spending time with people to help them grow their business. That's what that's about. Okay, we live? We are? Okay, good. So listen, while that video was playing, if you guys on the webinar look at the actual chat box, I want you guys to look at this. Look at Reba, or look at Gene and Neil. Gene, if you scroll down, Neil says, we were at the 2-day event in Huntsville a week ago and was the best thing we've done. We've spent hours on the phone looking for deals with a coach in the room. If you need help or questions, and it was a very motivational event at the best. Guys, see, I don't have to tell you. People that have been with me will tell you. Here's Gene. Go down underneath Neil and look at Gene. Zack is amazing. Other people don't even mingle with their students. Zack, like Zack does. Others get a big introduction and then you never see them again. Man, like that's why I keep telling you guys, I don't have to tell you anything. I'll prove it to you through action. You just got to listen to what other people are saying. So here's the deal, guys. I want you at my event. Why do I want you at my event? Because I'm passionate about helping you. I'm convinced I can help you. That's why I want you at the event. I think you need it. That's why I want you at the event. And the event is explosive, man. Like, you won't understand what you've walked into, because here's why. You guys overcomplicate this real estate business, and I will literally simplify this thing to where you walk out of there going, man, I know how to do my first deal. Okay? And you're right, Stephen. The most important thing is that I get the deals done. That's why I want you there. I want you to come. Lisa says, how can I go to your boot camp? All right, Lisa, I'm going to answer your question. Okay, so to get to my boot camp, there's 3 ways to get there. Okay, I'm going to break it down for you. There's 3 ways to get there. You can come as a general admission, okay? And what does that mean? The general admission is pretty simple. It's a fully refundable $97, okay? It's a fully refundable $97. What does that mean? Well, look, I just want you there, but I want to know you're coming. I'm going to give you a ticket to come for $97. You spend all 3 days with me, and I will give you the $97 back. But why do I want the seat deposit? Because I want to know you're coming. I got to make sure I bring enough materials for you, enough contracts, enough scripts. I have enough seating. It's $97 fully refundable seat deposit. Why? Because I know you need the help, and some of you might have to spend the $97 to get there, but you might need it back. Well, I'm going to give it back to you, okay? It's $97. You won't find that anywhere else. fully refundable. This is my general admission. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got 14 general admission tickets left. That's all I got. I got 14 general admission tickets left. Now, there are 3 options. That's just to get there. $97, you get it back, okay? I also have my silver. I got silver VIP and I got gold VIP. Let me help you understand this. My silver VIP, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 silvers left. These actually get shipped out to you. So this is what we have left of silver. Silver VIP is $397. You get the networking party at the event. You also get dinner in the boardroom with me. So you get the networking party plus dinner, okay? You also get to sit in front of the room with me so that you have access. You get personal attention from me so that I can help you get your done. This gets you into my VIP networking party. This also gets you into dinner with me Saturday so you can have personal time with me growing your business. 10 of those left. These are the ones that sell out. I literally only have 4 of these left. These are our gold VIPs. These won't last, okay? We sell out of these typically 30 days before the event. We're pushing that mark right now. We usually never have them even after, when we're 30 days before the event. Now, let me explain the gold and why this is important for you. If you were going to make a choice to change your destiny in real estate, I would be one of the first ones to snatch one of these. Okay, that's what I would do. I'd be the first one to snatch one of these 4 left. And why? Because the VIP gold tickets, it's $597 for this gold ticket. And let me explain the value of that $597. You get the networking party. You get dinner with me. You get a private, exclusive VIP gold ticket only breakfast with me Sunday morning. I'm not done. You also get all the recordings from the event. So the event we recorded, you get that. That's $1,000 product in itself from the event that you get it. So now you get to go home, rewind it, watch it, play it again, play it again, play it again, okay? On top of that, when you get home from the event, you get a coaching call with me. So now you've got all the recordings, you get front of the room seating, you get networking with me, dinner with me, a private breakfast with me Sunday, and then when you get home, you schedule a coaching call with me, and here's the reality. It's $597, okay? And listen to William, he's in the chat box. The gold first, $597. That's it. Someone else is only another $97. That's right. So this is $597. This is $97. The difference between this is you get all the extra time with me. You get the recordings of the event, plus you get a coaching call with me. That is powerful, okay? Cecil says that was powerful. That's what I just said. Good job, Cecil. We're on the same page here, okay? So that's why I'm telling you, the gold gets you where you want to be, but there's only 4 of these left. There's not enough of them, okay? So what you need to do is you need to get registered this event. How do you get registered for the event? Right? How do I go to the event? How do I go to the event? I hear you guys. You need to go to freedomfromflipping.com. freedomfromflipping.com. Okay? So that is what you need to do. What'd you say, Justin?
I don't know what this offer.
Is it a button they can push?
I believe so.
I think we're going to put a button on the screen that you can push if you're on the webinar with me right now, and that'll take you right over to Freedom from Flipping. Go over there. Listen what other people are saying. Look at the page. Get registered for this event. I'm telling you right now, it's the last one I'm doing. It will be a sold-out event again. We don't do 200-300 people events, and anybody who's been to my events can contest to that. We don't do them. Why? Because like Gene said earlier, I like to get to know the people. I like to walk around, shake your hand, look at what you're doing, talk about your deals. I like them small. That's why they sell out. Everybody wants to get to them. Well, you can't. Gold, $597. I guarantee you these will be gone by tomorrow. Silver, if you can't get gold because they're gone, and listen, when you go to the screen, you'll see there'll be a page like this at the bottom, and as soon as the 4 are gone, there'll be a sold out button that pops up over the gold tickets, okay? If the golds are gone, grab the silver because you want the extra time with me. If you're saying to me, Zach, that sounds great, I just need the training, I can't do the $597 to get the gold, then just come. just come. Just get the $97 fully refundable ticket, okay? I just want to know that you're coming. I'm going to require the $97 so to secure your seat. Once you've come for 3 days, you've learned everything you need to know to get your first deal done or get your second deal done or actually be coached by a real coach and to get the funding that you need to do more deals. When you go home, you get the $97 back. It's that simple. You just let customer support know. They put it back on your credit card and we wish you the best, right? That's the beauty of how we operate here. Now, I want you on my Facebook page. Even if you come to the event and you go home and you get your $97 back, don't feel guilty. Listen, the value I'm going to give you for free, honestly, I mean, that's really what you're getting it for, will do nothing but help me, help you to help others. Because I'm going to want you on my Facebook page. I'm going to want you on my Facebook page. That's what I want you on there telling others what you learned and the deals you've done so we create this community together, okay? So that's what you need to do. Did that button pop up? Is it a button? Mm-hmm. Did you click on the button? Where does it take you? Hey, listen, the phones are ringing. I can hear them. There's nobody in the office this late, so don't call in trying to get a ticket. You need to click the I want to reserve my seat button, okay, so that you can get your ticket reserved. You need to do that, guys. You need to do it online because that's where it's at, guys. So that's what I need to tell you. I hope you understand the power of you being at my 3-day event. There's nothing like it. So it says, William says here, man, I'm liking William. I need you on my Facebook page, man. You're like my fan right now. You and Lisa, man, and Jean, I need you on my Facebook page. William says, I've been to other trainings and also Zack's, and the others tend to sell a bunch of training from other people during their 3 days or 2-day thing, but Zack doesn't. Thank you, William. Thank you, William. I'm on your Facebook too. Good job, William. He says, his is about training everyone that wants to learn. That's right. I want to teach you if you want to learn. That's how it works. Martin says, did the silver for the last seminar in Denver worth every penny? Well, awesome, Martin. Martin says he bought the silver ticket at the last event. He said it was worth every penny. Man, you guys, I love you guys for coming on here, sharing your story, telling other people about your success from the event and how I am different. I remember the guy earlier said, hey, Zack, how are you different, right? Well, here you go. Just listen to these people, right? They're telling you. I love you guys. Not easy for me. Just ask someone. I don't have anyone. I mean, no one. I'm wanting for my new my recorded records come in. Okay, awesome. Reba says, I also got access to the funding. Tracy, Zack's training was very powerful and gave me opportunities to network with, oh, it got cut off there, with some major power players, developers with money. Guys, that's what it's about. Man, you guys are my fans. I'm loving you guys for sharing your message with everybody. This is why I love what I do. I would not be able to come on here, talk to you guys, give you the free training, what you need to do, and then share to you about my event and have so many people come on here and confirm what I'm saying with you on here if I was not doing the right things. Okay? That's the point. Okay? That's the point. I love this. You guys are the best, man. I did the event in Denver. Wish I had gone gold. Gene says, I wish I'd have gone gold. I love it. I love it. Oh, Thomas Allen says, Zack is the real deal. A real slammer from Alabama. That is awesome. Hey, Michael, look, man, you know what? You ain't got to follow me, bro. It's all good. Go kick the curve somewhere else, man. If you're trying to say all of us real estate gurus are the same, that make you do different, they make you the appearance, and they want thousands to make you any different. Bro, look, I love you, man. I love you, man. You can be whatever it is you want to be, but don't listen to me. Listen to the people learning from me. Love you, though. Wish you the best. Wish you the best, man. Going down the road, though. See you later. Bye. So Lisa, got you. Lisa says, how can you go to the boot camp? So the boot camp is a seminar. Of course it is. 3 days, me teaching you. That's what it is. It's 3 days, me teaching you. Mark says, I'd like a mentor so I could get into Dallas and the Houston area. Great. Thank you, Zach. Mark, Justin, write that down for me. Mark, write his email down. It's in the question box. Yeah, we'll reach out to you, Mark. I mean, I can't promise you anything, but we'll get somebody to talk to you. I mean, that's what we will do, and see where you are and where you want to go. Trying to raise funds to partner with you. I'm in a Trinidad and cannot come to the U.S. until 2021. Patrick, at least you have a plan, man. Keep on the plan. If there's any way you can get to Dallas November 10th through the 12th, make it happen, even if you've got somebody over here. Here's the other thing. Snatch a gold ticket right now. Snatch it while you can, and then we'll send you the recordings from the event so you can watch it in Trinidad so you know how to invest in the U.S., okay? So this is like enjoyment for me. Do you understand? Like, I enjoy jumping on here, teaching you. You ask anybody on my Facebook page. I literally love teaching. I love it. And here's why, because I'm not going to do it forever. So I might as well change as many people's lives as I can right now. Right now. And people say, like this one guy that came on here talking about, I'm like everybody else. Brother, I ain't like everybody else. I'll promise you that. All you want to do is sell me something. Then you don't know me, Hot Rod. You don't know me. Get on my Facebook page. You'll see I'm throwing free content out like every Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm throwing it out there at these guys, man. Why? Because I love my students. But I love people who love me. You understand that? If you don't like me, no hard feelings. Love you. Bye. So, Toby says, David, you can have a few deals done by February. I love it. I love it. I love it. Toby says, thanks for your testimonials, guys. Man, you guys need to be on my Facebook page. These guys, they're all about it, man. They know what the real deal is. They know what's going on. They know. They know. Don't they, Justin?
Yep.
Look, Justin's in the background filming these people, getting their stories on camera. I mean, he knows. He's seeing it firsthand. So he's the guy with the camera creeping around the back, right? Like he sees it happening, man. Corey says, would love to work with you, but can't afford a month for a mentoring. Can you help? Of course I can help you, Corey. Of course. Listen, you just need to let me know what you need help with, Corey. Corey, have you called my office and asked to speak to a student advisor? Answer me that. $600 to get lunch and a breakfast and recordings and maybe a half hour on the phone with a guy. Rick, you are so negative, brother. Listen, I charge $5,000 for the day with me. So hit that one out of the park, Ricky Poo. Corey says, yes, I have. Awesome, buddy. Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. Listen, I so much appreciate the people on here that doubt me. You know why? Because the doubters are why I do what I do, to prove them all wrong. I prove all the doubters wrong by taking all the believers and making them successful. How many of you are with me on that? Say yes. Just type in, I'm with you, Zach. I'm with you, Zach. Let's make the doubters doubt themselves after I make the believers into success, right? Facebook page name. Corey, the Facebook page name is REISuccessAcademy.com/Facebook. REISuccessAcademy.com/Facebook. Thank you. I know I'm with you. Look at here. Here they come in. Here they come. Here they come. Push all them haters out of here, guys. I'm with you, Zach. Good job, Toby. Barbara, I'm with you, Zach. I'm with you. Yes, you know I'm with you. William's with me. Lisa, Corey, she wrote it for you. Thomas says, yes, I'm with you. Lisa, I'm with you, Zach. See, that's why I do this, man. Here's what I know. You cannot go out and put a public message out there as much and as frequent as I do to help people and not have somebody want to be a hater. I love you all, though. I love you. Listen, I don't lose sleep over you guys. That's for sure. Zach, with you, Zach. I'm with you, Zach. With you, Zach. Job crusher. Way to go, Martin. I'm with you, Zach. LA sounds awesome. I know. I'm with you, Zach. Gene says, I'm with you, Zach. Going for gold. Way to go, Dan. Way to go, Dan. Way to go, Dan. Love it, love it, love it. I know I yelled just then. You probably got that reverb that everybody was talking about. Verta says, I'm with you, Zach. I'm with you. Art says, I'm with you. Debbie says, I'm with you. Christina says, I'm with you, Zach. Only positive people succeed. Isn't that the truth, man? Tony says, all the way with you, Zach. Gira says, I'm with you, Zach. Go get them. I love you guys, man. Like, I absolutely love you guys. You are why I do what I do. Do you understand this? You guys are why I do this. You guys are why I'm not just doing 2 days a week of content, but after the first of the year, I'm going to be going live 5 days a week putting content out there. I am here to serve you guys. Zach is the bomb, Rob says. Reba says, I'm with you, Zach, and I will help the person in Trinidad and Tobago because I'm Triana. Okay. Joe says, the power of positive, I'm with you. Corey says, Zach, I am in Memphis, Tennessee, surrounding area. Have you ever done real estate in this area? Absolutely. I got a coaching student in Australia, and I'm helping him right now buy properties in Memphis. Corey, you need to get on the phone with me, man. You need to call the office, ask for Jill, so that I can get you in contact with my Australian coaching student so he can buy more deals from you, Corey. You see how easy I just did that? I'm putting people together, making deals happen. Where's my haters now, man? Thomas says, I get emails from every guru, blah, 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 in the industry. I ignore them, just cancel them. Zach is the real deal. Thank you, Thomas. I'm with you, brother. George says, I'm with you, Zach. Thanks for what you do. You're welcome, George. Cecil says, you're the best trainer I've ever seen, yet I have met several of them, none like Zach. Man, you guys are firing me up. I can stay here all night talking to you guys, but I know Justin's got to go home sooner or later. Angel says, yes, I'm with you from New York. That's my New Yorker right there. I know Angel. Angel's one of the stories I read to you guys. Remember me telling you about best 2 days of training me and my wife ever had? That's Angel. He's on here too. Mars says, if you have a negative mind, you cannot have a positive life. Zach is positive. Listen, you're very true about that. I live a very positive life. So Corey says, phone number. Corey, I ain't got a phone number. Man, you going to call here this late at night? All my people gone home except for me and my wingman Justin over here. Why? Because we're here to give value, baby. We're here to give value. That's why, look, what other guru is up this late at night talking to you guys, telling you about their event, but much less giving love and giving value, right? Here's the thing. Most of you on here ain't going to come to my event, okay? I get it. I ain't even got room for you. But I'm still on here giving you love. You understand? Because I love you guys, man. Stay with me. Stay with me. Corey, go to the website. Get a ticket. What's the ticket? It's at freedomfromflipping.com. Gene says, the 2 day was draining, but well worth it. Get there. Javar says, Angel, can we connect? I'm in New York too. There you go, Javar. Angel, reach out to Javar on here. He's up in your area. Maybe he can get you some deals. Give me the number to call tomorrow. Okay, Corey, okay. Write it down. It's 707 247, I think I'm getting this right. Who knows what I got? I don't even know if I got it right or not. 707-247-4248. I think that's the right number. It should be. Listen, if you go to the link I gave you, it'll be on there somewhere.
Yeah, the link is still on the feed there, so they can just click the link.
The link is on the feed. Just click the link. 707-247-4248. Okay? 707-247-4248. I'm with you, Zach. Going gold. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Give me a number, Corey says. Terry says, so far I haven't seen that. Well, if the link's not popping up for you, then go to freedomfromflipping.com. Go to there, okay, Terry? Webinars, they only sell their product. Zach provide. Oh, listen to this. Robin says, gurus don't provide free training. Webinars, they only sell their products. Zach provides training webinars that actually have content. Zach's the best. She's talking about my Facebook page. She's talking about my weekly free trainings I do every Tuesday and every Wednesday. You guys got to jump on with me, okay? Is that okay? I've already paid $97. Gene, if you want to upgrade to the gold, then yes, upgrade to the gold. Let them know what your situation is, and we'll work something out with you. I'm all about helping you, okay? Phyllis says, Zach, I wish I could come to your event, but I need a deal first to do that. Well, listen, Phyllis, stay on my Facebook page. Keep watching what I'm teaching you. Keep engaging, okay? Ask for Jill, right? You got it, Corey. Javari says, how about 70? I don't know. That might be a direct 707-310 Javar might be a direct extension to one of my advisors. But the number that just rings the office over there is 707-247-4248. Okay? 4248. Look, on my Facebook stream, we've already had 28 comments and 240 views. I love you guys, man. I love you guys. Like, I really do love you guys, okay? Rick says, no offense, $5,000. Don't you remember where you started from? Yes, someone had to help you somewhere along the way. Sorry you don't know how much I've been told the same thing. Rick, look, man, I get it, man. But let me tell you something. When I started, I paid for my education. I literally spent $35,000 for a coach and 5 seminars. That's what I paid for. And I went to 2 of the seminars, and I sent 2 of the coaches home before they actually gave me a coach that I could use. And I didn't go back to any other seminars, because what I realized is that I needed the training from the coach, and his name was Rick Marionsky. I'll never forget this guy. He helped build Beverly Hills. He was a top-notch coach, and best money I ever spent. Best money ever spent, okay? So let's see here. Rick, climb back in your... Easy, Thomas. Easy, Thomas. I love you, though, man. I like it when people stand up for me. You got it, brother. Let's calm it down a little bit, okay? Javari, my email. Angel's giving Javari his email, okay? Daughter interested now. You've got my daughter. Toby says you got my daughter interested now. Good job. Hey, when we can get the whole family involved, that's what it's about, man. Getting the whole family involved. Team environment, right? Team environment. Team environment. You need to go to the link that Justin posted, or you need to go to freedomfromflipping.com. Okay, freedomfromflipping.com. You got 3 choices. What are they? Fully refundable, $97 seat deposits. I've already, look at here. Golds. Where's my golds at? I got to already ship some of my golds out. Where did I do them? Oh, there they are. I'm looking at my screen right now, and I've already got 2 of the golds gone. There's only 2 gold tickets left. I told you these things were going to go. Let's see. Silvers. I've got 4 silvers already sold. So now we got 6 silvers left, only 2 golds left, and it looks like we've got 12 general admission. No, what is this? 9 general admissions gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Man, these things are moving like hotcakes. There we go, guys. We're down. We're running out already. You guys are rock stars, man. We're rock stars. 6 silvers left, 2 golds left. That's all we're down to right now. Jump on this thing. You need to go over to freedomfromflipping.com. freedomfromflipping.com and get your tickets before they keep running out. Okay? I told you these things were going to go. People see value, especially when I have such a great student base, man. I wish I could reach out here and hug all you guys, man. I really do wish I could hug every one of you. I do. Because you know why? I would not have so many people coming on here telling all of you that you need to be here with me if I hadn't delivered something of value and really cared about my students and proved what I say I can do. You understand? Listen. Mark says, I'm with you, Zach. I will be a heavy hitter in this industry very soon, thanks to you. Man, I love that, Mark. I love that, Mark. I love that. I love that. DC says, love you, man. Love you too, brother. Love you too, man. I love you too. Love you. You guys are the best, man. Keep coming in. Keep on rolling in, guys. We're running out already, okay? We're We're running out. What does it say? Dan says, I got gold. Can't wait to see you. Way to go, Dan. Way to go. I told you. We had 4 when we started. I'm down to 2 now. So I'm going to run out. I can already tell you. Mars says he does give great hugs. You know I'm a hugger. Listen, here's my thing. Do you understand? Is all the success I've had in real estate gave me a great life. I've benefited tremendously from my success in real estate. But what has given me a better life is being able to connect with all of you, being able to actually come to you with real value and real education and teach you guys really what's working and how simple it can be to get to your first deal. How that simplicity can teach you how to get to your first deal. And that gives me more passion than anything else, really. It really does. So Jill says, let's do this. And Patrick says, catch you later. Awesome, Patrick. I'll see you later too, man. Debbie says, I want to be there so bad. Well, then listen, if you want it, do it. Do you know 73% of the people who are ready to do this don't do it? Do you know why? Because they say to themselves, oh, I'll do it one day. I'll do it one day. I'll do it one day, right? But guess what? That day doesn't come, man. It just doesn't come. I've been doing this a long time. I've helped people from all walks of life. I've got coaching students from 25 to 77 years old, and I've helped them all get to success. I got coaching students from West Coast to East Coast, North to South, Canada, Australia, all over the world. And let me tell you something. It's about now. It's about doing it right now. That's what it's about. Look, one of my taglines, we have wristbands that we throw in. It's the choice is yours. The choice is yours to do it now. The choice is yours to believe in me. The choice is yours to believe in yourself. The choice is yours to take action. The choice is yours to make excuses. The choice is yours. So, Debbie, I'm with you, and I understand there's things that could happen, but let me tell you something. This ticket right here is refundable. I mean, like, I don't know how else to make that clear to you, man. It's refundable, okay? So, let's see here. William says, no better day to do it than now. That's right. Mara says, Zach is not Buddha. But you can pat his belly for good luck. I love that. William, no better day to do it than today. Thomas says, Debbie, cost is refundable. It's free. Tell him, Thomas. William, Thomas, I want you on my Facebook thread. We do it every Tuesday and every Wednesday at 1:30 Eastern time zone. You must take action now. Debbie, no, Zach is not that. I live on 15. Okay, well, listen, it's refundable, Debbie. Get in your car and drive, okay? Let's go, Debbie. Start. Jill says, Robin, yes, ma'am. Zach has more content out there than I have seen ever. He cares about your financial future. How does your retirement look? Thanks, Jill. Thanks. Joe says, life is in the moment right now. Robin, not much belly left to pat. Shrinking before. I have lost a lot of weight. Those of you that have been following me for a while have noticed that. Karen says, Zach, can I pay at the door? Karen, let me tell you something. I'm willing to help you any way I can. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to call tomorrow, 707-247-4248, and talk to a student advisor and tell them that you have to pay at the door, but you want to secure your seat. And let's figure out a way to secure a seat so that you put something down on the $97 and then you pay the balance when you get to the door, okay? I just need your commitment. I don't want to reserve a seat for you if you're not going to show up, is what I'm saying. But I'm willing to help you, Karen, okay? I'm willing to help you. So you can thank me for that later. Robin says, Jill, I'm working the real estate business most of my time. I'm now working to get my husband retired. William says, Zach allows his people to work with you if you have financial issues. Of course I do. I just want you to want this. I want you to trust me and believe in me. If you trust me and believe in me, then I'm going to help you any way I can. So Norma says, please understand airline tickets, hotel, and travel is not refundable. Drive. Listen, I got people that drive in and listen, the last event, I had a guy drive in, sleep in his car for 3 days. I showed him how to put deals together that weekend. He ended up letting us know the next week he went home. He had a deal that he got closed for 20 grand. That is commitment right there, buddy. Jill says, yes, Robin, let's get done. Let's get Don retired. Love it. Man, I love you guys. Listen, all you that are talking to me and feeding me all this love and writing all these comments, I need you guys around me. I want every one of you at my event. Here's why. The more people that are positive around me, the more I go, the more I share, the more I get excited, the more I teach, the more I keep running. This is why I like my Facebook Live show. This is why I love it, because I get on there and man, we'll get 100 and something comments of people just loving the content, loving what we're doing. And it makes me want to keep going and going and going and going. I get around people that are like, well, how are you different than other gurus? I just want to be like, click, see you, bye. Right? That's a negative mindset. Why are you qualifying me, man? Do you know how many people I've had to qualify that say they want to do this and do nothing? Don't qualify me. Man, I've helped more people than you've probably talked to in their life, okay? My daughter is laughing so hard. Good, Toby. Let's keep her laughing because this is real. You know it is, Toby. You've seen it, all right? Guys, I love you guys. I love you. I'm doing this, but it's not been working. I'm sorry, Zach. Hey, man, don't be sorry to me. You just got to look. Real estate starting out's like this, man. You're going to have highs. You're going to have lows. Hey, look, guys, keep on rolling. Oh, look, we got more coming in. I got silvers going out the door. There's 2 more that got sold already. I'm down to 4 silvers now. 4 silvers now. 4 silvers. 2 more. 2 more general tickets gone. Guys, you guys are rocking it out. Rocking it out, man. Rocking it out right now. So I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. John says, John C. have reserved a general admission seat. Good job. But want to upgrade to the gold VIP for 2. Can I get this done after the webinar? John, look, hey, how many I got left, man? You better do something, John. I tell you what, if you go online right now and get these, go ahead and get them online right now. Call the office tomorrow and I'll refund you the $97 you put for your general admission. Okay, John? That's what you need to do. Go get these right now online. Do it right now. Listen to your coach. And don't worry, I will call the office tomorrow and let them know what happened. Tell them you were on here with me. We'll refund you the $97 general admission that you paid, okay? So you're basically going to get that back. But I'm going to tell you, these will be gone, okay? These will be gone. So, sorry, got here late. Explain the playbook. Sorry, Beverly. I'm not going back through the last hour and a half on this thing again. Jill says, bye-bye. Let's grab our socks and pull them up and dig deeper to get our money right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh, man, you guys have been great. We had a great food and meal with Zack. Debbie says, have a nice evening. I had surgery on my vocal cords. Well, then you probably aren't able to yell very loud, are you? Hey, listen, we have been on here almost 2 hours, and I have kept almost all of you on here with me, which tells me you guys are my students. That's what it tells me. So I'd like to get a gold, but I don't have my card on me. What should I do to secure it? You better call the office and leave a message. If you want a gold ticket and you want to try to beat these other guys to the 2 golds that are left, you need to call the office right now, 707-247-4248. Leave your name, leave your email, leave your phone number, and the time that you called so that we know, hey, Jarvie called in at, 9:09, and we can make sure that we got you blocked in on that, okay? All right, guys, do this, do it right now. I can't wait to see you guys. This is going to be mind-blowing for you guys. Keep on rocking and rolling, man. And get on my Facebook page, guys. Be engaged with me. REISuccessacademy.com/Facebook, okay? Understand the power of positivity. Be persistent. Find a way to get it done to the workshop. Thank you so much. You're very welcome, Joe. You're very welcome, Joe. The training you do on Facebook, is it recorded? Yeah, the way Facebook works is every time you do a live on Facebook, it automatically records it, which says, for those of you that watching this right now and you want to go back and watch the last 2 hours I've been on here, it's going to be on Facebook, okay? Norma says, I'm positive Dallas just got feasible at this time. Listen to that. See? Put it out there, guys. You'll get rewarded. Norma just said, I am positive. Dallas just not feasible, but here's the point. Get the First Deal Playbook in hand and you'll find a way, okay? Hey, guys, this is Zack Childress. This is your real estate coach. I've got to go. I love you. I love all the comments and the positive feedback, and I love you guys. You just don't understand how much I love you guys, okay? I love you guys tremendously. Hey, look, the tickets are running out. I got 2 golds left. You guys have bought them all up. I got a few general tickets left, and I literally have 4 silvers left. And you know what we started with as we started this thing. I told you guys they were going to fly. I told you. They're already flying off the shelf. So, hey, it's Zack Childress here. Boom. I'll see you guys.
Hi, I'm Kevin Harrington. You may know me as one of the original sharks from the hit ABC TV show Shark Tank. Now, you may know that I've invested in and have owned many different businesses. In fact, I'm an investor. I'm also a mentor, and I do this because it gives me multiple streams of income. It's very important for everyone to have multiple streams of income. I believe one of the best streams of income is actually real estate investing. Real estate consistently increases in value over time with very little risk compared to other investments. We're in one of the best real estate markets we may see in our lifetime, and you should make an effort to get more educated about real estate investing. Now, I want to introduce you to my good friend, Mr. Zack Childress. Zack's students call him the real estate coach because he practices what he preaches. He's not one of those guys that bought a couple houses years ago and now only teaches it for a living. This guy's out there every day flipping houses and growing his portfolio of multi-family rental units. Zack has one of the best track records in the industry for creating successful real estate investors. And I love the fact that Zack and his team are on a mission to help 10,000 people become successful investors over the next year. And this is why I support Zack and his mission. And now it's time. Zack, come on in. I want to say hello.
Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah.
I appreciate the kind words and your support to help us reach 10,000 lives. Right now, I can tell you it's one of the best times to be in real estate, and I can't wait to help more people get into real estate.
Well, almost all of Zack's successful students have attended his live in-person Freedom from Flipping workshop. Let me tell you, a live workshop is the most effective way to learn a new skill set because it's best to learn face-to-face with your mentor, and you get the entire process all at one time. In fact, I make it a point to get face-to-face with the business owners that I mentor, and that's why I support Zack's Freedom from Flipping workshop. You get to learn face-to-face and interact directly with Zack himself, not just some talking head on a stage following a script, right, Zack? You know, this is the way to do it. Now, you know that the in-person Freedom from Flipping workshop is fantastic, and I'd like to invite you to attend as our guest. If you're interested in becoming financially free through real estate or adding real estate to your investment portfolio, I urge you to register for the workshop now. Seating is very limited at the workshop because, Zack, you like to keep the workshop small so you can give some real personal attention, right?
I do.
And when all the seats have been reserved, registrations are going to be cut off, so register now to reserve your seat. Go ahead and click the button below and get started. We look forward to meeting you at the workshop. It's going to be amazing. And, Zack, they're going to be one-on-one with you. That's pretty cool stuff.
It's going to be awesome.
Make sure you get there.